Prayer for the empath married to a covert narcissist. Beloved presence of truth and light, I come to you not as the woman the world sees, strong, calm, capable, but as a soul who trembles behind closed doors, wondering why love felt like losing myself piece by piece. There were no bruises, but there were wounds no one could see, wounds that bled in silence, wounds that asked, is this what love is supposed to feel like? He never raised his voice, but he lowered my worth with smiles that disarmed, with charm that confused, with care that always ended in blame, with love that felt more like a leash wrapped in velvet. Every apology was a performance, every moment of tenderness a strategy. He spoke softly, but his absence roared louder than thunder. Each time I cried, I felt more invisible. He told me I was imagining things, that I was too emotional, too sensitive, that I expected too much, and slowly I began to believe that my very being was wrong. But you, gentle guardian of my soul, you see what no one else did. The 1,000 tiny betrayals, the moments of gaslight that stole my reality, the echoing emptiness of being in a room with someone who never truly held me. Please hold me now. Hold me like he never did. Not out of need or control, but with the steady warmth of pure unconditional love. Teach me to no longer grieve the man he pretended to be. Let me mourn the dream I carried, and then release it like smoke in the sky. Remind me that it is not a crime to walk away from what wounds, that love should not confuse me, shrink me, or silence my spirit. Give me the courage to believe in what I felt before I was taught to doubt it, to call things by their real name. Control is not concern, silence is not peace, neglect is not gentleness, and cruelty delivered in quiet tones is still cruelty. Let me set boundaries, not out of anger, but out of devotion to my own soul. Let me say no more without trembling. Let me say yes to myself with open arms. Show me how to stop performing for love, how to stop dimming my light to make someone else comfortable, how to stop mistaking survival for loyalty. Tonight, let the grief flow. Let the tears wash away the lies I have carried for too long. Let me sit with the ache of what could have been, and then rise slowly into the truth of what is. You, my divine companion, never asked me to stay in pain. You never required me to earn love by vanishing. You only ever whispered, "Come home, daughter. Come back to yourself." So here I am, bruised, not broken, confused, but awakening, afraid, but brave, and still believing somehow that tenderness will find me again. Wrap me in your gentleness tonight and whisper to me as I sleep, "You are not weak for leaving. You are not hard to love. You are not broken beyond repair. You're coming home to yourself, and that is holy." Amen.